Get ready, tech enthusiasts, because the news cycle is absolutely on fire. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of groundbreaking updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From the devices you use every single day, the landscape is shifting, and we've got the inside scoop. Is your wallet ready for what's next? We're talking about potential price hikes on a device many of us can't live without, and it's the first time we've seen this in years. This isn't just a small adjustment. It's a strategic move that could reshape how we think about our tech budgets. And speaking of devices that push boundaries, get ready for an upgrade that's been 2 years in the making. We're breaking down all the new features coming to a wearable that's already a powerhouse. Think bigger displays, enhanced connectivity, and health monitoring that could change your life. This isn't just an iteration. It's a leap forward for those who demand the best from their wrist-worn tech. But it's not just about hardware. It's about the ecosystem and how businesses are innovating. We've got a major deal brewing in the UK enterprise space that could streamline operations and boost security for countless organizations. It's a partnership that signifies a growing trend and a smart move for companies looking to leverage top-tier technology. And finally, we're turning our attention to the glittering world of television and the accolades that come with it. Get ready for predictions and insights into which shows are set to dominate at a major awards ceremony. Could a fan-favorite drama and a sharp-witted comedy both clinch top honors? We've got the breakdown that could make history. Don't touch that dial, you're about to get plugged into the future. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is dinging, because you won't want to miss a second of this. A modest boost for maximum impact. Prepare yourselves, because a seismic shift might be on the horizon for one of the most anticipated tech releases of the year. Analysts at Morgan Stanley Research are forecasting a price increase for Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 series, a move that, if it materializes, would mark the first such hike in approximately 7 years. This isn't just about a simple bump in cost. The strategy appears to be a calculated recalibration of the product lineup to enhance revenue without alienating the loyal customer base. The expectation is that new models, specifically the iPhone 17 Air, could see a price tag around $100 higher than its predecessor, the iPhone 16 Plus. Furthermore, Apple is rumored to be phasing out some of the lower-tier storage options, effectively elevating the entry-level price point for the latest generation of iPhones. This strategic move is designed to drive up average selling prices and, consequently, boost overall revenue for the tech giant. The analysts are confident that this price adjustment will not deter consumers, citing the modest nature of the increase and the product's enduring desirability. They project that when amortized over the typical 2 to 3 year ownership cycle of an iPhone, the additional cost will be negligible for most users. This approach allows Apple to capitalize on its strong brand loyalty and the inelastic demand for its flagship product, turning a seemingly small price adjustment into a significant revenue driver. The report highlights that pricing changes are an underappreciated upside driver for Apple's future financial performance, suggesting that this move could significantly outperform current consensus expectations for fiscal year 2026. The tech world is buzzing with speculation, with many wondering if this pricing strategy will indeed prove to be the revenue booster Apple anticipates, or if it could signal a new era of increased costs for premium smartphones. But that's not all the innovation coming out of Apple's camp. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to unveil a wearable that's getting a massive overhaul. Next up, a deep dive into the Apple Watch Ultra 3. The rugged revolution. What's new with the Apple Watch Ultra 3? Mark your calendars, because the highly anticipated Apple event is just days away, and alongside the new iPhone 17 lineup, we're expecting a significant update to the Apple Watch Ultra. This marks the first refresh for the rugged smartwatch since 2023, and with a 2-year gap, expectations are sky-high, especially for those still rocking the first-generation model. This extended development cycle has paved the way for a host of enhancements that promise to redefine what a premium wearable can do. One of the most exciting rumored upgrades is a slightly larger display. Evidence from a recent iOS beta release points to a new resolution of 422 x 514 pixels, surpassing the current Ultra 2's 410 x 502 panel. While the case size is expected to remain the same, this resolution increase strongly suggests that Apple is shrinking the bezel width, thereby expanding the viewing area without altering the watch's overall dimensions. This would result in the largest Apple Watch display to date, significantly improving readability and making better use of the expansive front surface of its robust design. Given the 2-year gap since the last iteration, it's almost a certainty that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will feature a new chip. The current model runs on the S9 chip, while the 2024 Apple Watch Series 10 introduced the S10. Although the S10 didn't offer a performance leap over the S9, its more compact design frees up internal space, which could be utilized for a larger battery, additional sensors, or new connectivity hardware in the Ultra 3. Alternatively, leaked internal information hints at the possibility of an S11 chip, which, while based on the same underlying technology as the S9 and S10, might incorporate other optimizations. For instance, the S10's thinner profile was a key design change. Significant performance gains might be reserved for the S12 chip next year, but the Ultra 3 is poised for a substantial internal upgrade. The display technology disparity between the current Ultra and the Series 10 is also set to be rectified. By skipping a hardware refresh in 2024, Apple inadvertently allowed the Series 10 to debut with an LPTO3 OLED always-on Retina display, a notable upgrade from the Ultra's LTPO2 panel. This advancement in the Series 10 provides a faster refresh rate in always-on mode, enabling watch faces with a continuously ticking second hand. Furthermore, the Series 10 boasts a wide-angle OLED that offers up to 40% more brightness when viewed off-axis compared to the Ultra's display. It's highly probable that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will inherit these same display improvements, bringing it in line with the latest screen technology. Perhaps one of the most groundbreaking features expected is satellite connectivity. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is anticipated to be the first Apple Watch to offer this capability, extending its communication range far beyond cellular and Wi-Fi networks. Similar to how the iPhone 14 and later models use satellites for emergency SOS, the Ultra 3 could leverage this network for off-grid texting. This feature, previously reported to be in development for the Ultra line, could provide a crucial lifeline in remote areas. While iPhone satellite support initially focused on emergency messages, iOS 18 expanded it to standard text conversations. If Apple adopts the same approach for the watch, Ultra 3 owners could message anyone, anywhere, even without traditional network coverage. 2 years of free satellite service, as offered with the iPhone, is likely to be included. Other significant upgrade expected is the adoption of the redesigned rear casing introduced with the Series 10. This new design features a metal construction with a larger charging coil and integrated antenna, replacing the ceramic and sapphire crystal back of older models. This change not only improves cellular performance, but also dramatically boosts charging speeds. The Series 10 can achieve an 80% charge in just 30 minutes, a 15-minute improvement over the Series 9. The Ultra 2, with its older design and larger battery, requires a full hour to reach the same charge level. A switch to the new casing would close this gap, offering the Ultra 3 much faster charging times and enhanced connectivity. Finally, reports suggest a major shift in cellular technology. Apple is expected to move away from Qualcomm modems in the Ultra 3, opting instead for MediaTek's chips. This would be a significant upgrade, as current cellular Apple Watch models are still limited to 4G LTE, despite the iPhone supporting 5G since 2020. MediaTek's chip is designed for 5G RedCap, a version of 5G optimized for wearables that don't need the full speed of standard 5G networks. This move towards 5G connectivity will be a key differentiator for the new model. Industry watchers and consumers alike are eagerly awaiting the official announcement, with the potential for satellite connectivity and 5G support making the Apple Watch Ultra 3 a highly compelling upgrade. But the innovation doesn't stop at consumer devices. In the corporate world, a significant partnership is set to shake things up. Next, we're heading to the UK for a major enterprise deal that could change the game. Exclusive Networks and Jamf forge UK Enterprise Alliance. In a move poised to significantly impact the UK's enterprise technology landscape, global cybersecurity firm Exclusive Networks has announced a new strategic partnership with Jamf, a recognized leader in mobile device management, MDM, and Apple device security solutions. This collaboration will see Exclusive Networks integrating Jamf's comprehensive suite of offerings into its portfolio, making them available to its extensive network of Apple clients across the United Kingdom and Ireland. This alliance is strategically timed to capitalize on the accelerating adoption of Apple products within enterprise environments, a trend that is gaining considerable momentum. Mark Botham, Global Vice President of Channel and Alliances at Jamf, expressed enthusiasm for the partnership, highlighting the UK and Ireland as critical markets where Jamf has already experienced substantial growth and anticipates even greater opportunities in the future. He noted that the current IT environment is characterized by increasing complexity within organizations, while users simultaneously demand a seamless, consumer-like experience. In this context, Jamf's enterprise-grade security solutions for Apple devices are positioned as the ideal solution, offering a robust balance between stringent enterprise security requirements and the user simplicity that employees expect. Rob Tomlin, Vice President Northern Europe, echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the unique value proposition Jamf brings to it and security teams struggling to manage modern workforces. The significance of this partnership extends beyond the immediate client base. It is specifically designed to empower Exclusive Networks channel partners across the UK and Ireland. These partners will now be equipped to offer Jamf's advanced solutions alongside their existing services, creating a more comprehensive and attractive offering for their enterprise customers. This synergy is expected to unlock pent-up market demand, as businesses increasingly recognize the compelling productivity, cost efficiency, and security benefits associated with migrating to Apple's platforms. This trend is further amplified by the current market dynamics, including Microsoft's push for Windows 10 device upgrades, which presents businesses with a timely opportunity to reevaluate their technology strategies and consider a shift towards Apple's ecosystem. The enterprise adoption of Apple products has been steadily increasing worldwide, and the UK is no exception. Companies are increasingly appreciating the integrated hardware, software, and services that Apple provides, which often lead to enhanced user satisfaction, reduced support costs, and improved overall security posture. Jamf's specialized focus on managing and securing Apple devices makes it a critical component for organizations looking to fully leverage these advantages. By teaming up with Exclusive Networks, a major player in the cybersecurity distribution space, Jamf gains significant reach and a powerful channel to market its solutions to a broader audience of businesses seeking to implement or expand their Apple device deployments. This partnership represents a strategic alignment of strengths, combining Exclusive Networks' extensive market reach and cybersecurity expertise with Jamf's deep specialization in Apple device management. The result is an enhanced value proposition for UK and Irish enterprises, offering them access to best-in-class solutions that address the evolving challenges of modern IT security and user experience. And speaking of Apple's influence, the company is also making major waves in the world of entertainment and awards. Get ready for our final news item, a deep dive into the Emmy predictions and who's set to take home the gold. Apple TV Plus poised for Emmy glory with Severance and The Studio. As the television industry gears up for its most prestigious night, the 77th Primetime Emmy Awards, all eyes are on the potential for a historic showing by Apple TV Plus. With the Creative Arts Emmys now behind us, the main ceremony on September 14th, hosted by comedian Nate Bargatze, promises to be a landmark event. Apple TV Plus enters this awards season with unprecedented momentum, driven by its critically acclaimed psychological thriller, Severance, which leads all programs with a staggering 27 nominations. Hot on its heels is HBO Max's The Penguin with 24 nominations, while Apple's sharp-witted dark comedy, The Studio, has tied the all-time record for comedy series nominations with 23 nods. Industry pundits and critics widely project a breakout year for Apple TV Plus, with many anticipating wins in both the coveted drama series category for Severance and comedy series for The Studio. If these predictions hold true, it would mark the first time a single network has secured both top series awards since HBO achieved this feat in 2016 with Game of Thrones and Veep. iPad Focus is inclined to agree with these forecasts, seeing a strong likelihood of Apple TV Plus achieving this significant milestone. Projections suggest that the studio could emerge as the most awarded show overall, with an estimated 12 wins. Severance and The Penguin are expected to follow closely, each with 9 wins. Netflix's moving limited series Adolescence is forecast to take home 8 awards, including the top prize for Outstanding Limited Series. Rounding out the top 5, NBC's SNL 50, the anniversary special, is predicted to secure 6 statuettes. On a platform level, Netflix is expected to lead with 25 total wins, narrowly edging out Apple TV Plus, 24, and HBO Max, 23, which set an all-time nomination record with 142 entries. Severance is a strong contender in several major categories, with expected wins for Ben Stiller in directing, Dan Erickson for writing, Cold Harbor, and Jessica Lee Gagne for cinematography. However, HBO Max's freshman medical drama, The Pit, cannot be discounted, having recently won Program of the Year at the Television Critics Association Awards, an accolade that has historically foreshadowed Emmy upsets. In the limited series race, The Penguin remains a formidable spoiler, particularly with Colin Farrell's lead performance, which could also pave the way for co-star Kristen Miliotti's nomination. Several other potential historic moments are on the radar. A win for 86-year-old Scott Glenn in the Guest Drama Actor category for The White Lotus would make him the oldest acting winner in that category's history. Comedian Adam Sandler could also achieve his first-ever Emmy victory, with nominations for his Netflix special Adam Sandler, Love You, and an SNL 50 song. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, currently 0 for 33 at the Emmys, could finally break its streak. Apple TV Plus' dominance in these predictions underscores its growing influence in the prestige television landscape. The critical acclaim and widespread recognition for shows like Severance and The Studio signal a powerful contender emerging at the forefront of the industry. And that's a wrap on our news for today. But before you go, let's hit those quick recaps and calls to action. All right, let's do a lightning round recap. Apple might be hiking iPhone prices for the first time in 7 years. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is packed with exciting upgrades. Exclusive networks and Jamf are teaming up for a major UK enterprise deal, and Apple TV Plus is dominating Emmy predictions with Severance and The Studio. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content. Thanks for watching iPad Focus.